I can't figure it out.
What thing can't you figure out?
I don't know. I don't want to make people feel bad things.
Wait, who are you making feel bad things? Because it's not me. I only feel good things around you. Unless you're sad, and then I feel mad. You made Masie feel sad? Did you guys have a fight while I was in here?
I forgot.
You think you hurt Masie's feelings and then you forgot about it?
On purpose. I said something wrong and it hurt their feelings.
Oh, Mr. Pippin, I'm sure that it is far worse in your head than what actually happened.
He may have been given a forgetfulness potion, which is hard to confirm because he can't remember.
Given one? Who would give him a forgetfulness potion? When did this happen? Is he okay? Is he
I don't know.
remember anything ever again?
Things have been really crazy, and we have still been expected to do our full course load, and we have still expected to do extracurricular activities. So, how do we feel about hot chocolate in the common room, and I will read you guys the book that I've been writing.
Really?
Clem, that sounds lovely.
Could that be nice? I think that could be nice, you know, like fireplace, hot chocolate, cozy sweater blankets, and then I can just read to you. It's not good, but, you know, maybe it could be. I really like it when people read to me, so.
Are you both ready?
So when you say throw, did you mean like underhand or I'll figure it out. That's okay.
Well
I
done,
knew you could
Miss
do it.
Skylar.
I did it!
You are hit full on with the water, Clem. Drench.
Up. Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry, Clem.
It's okay.
You didn't have to be so mean.
I'm sorry. You guys didn't have to do that, you know. It's too much. Get yourselves in trouble just because I couldn't do a spell.
It's not because you couldn't do a spell. It's because she was being really mean about the fact that you couldn't do a spell.
You guys didn't really have to do that, just so you know. Like, you don't got to do that. I mean, I really appreciate it. But I just don't want you guys to get in trouble just because I'm bad at magic.
Because it was
You want him to forget that you threw up this morning? Yeah, he forgot. He didn't mention it at all.
But what did he really do, Olive? I don't want to hear what you think I want to hear. I want to hear actually what he remembers.
I'm just assuming. When I saw him, he thought it was breakfast. So, unless it happened before breakfast, I think you're in the clear.
Oh.
Hi, Alice.
Are you okay?
They're just fixing the bed.
Masie, it's been so long. Can I have a big hug?
I give her a big hug.
I would like to quietly whisper in Masie's ear, I think you should go talk to Alex.
Is he okay?
No, love you. Thank you so much for the cookie.
Like, I feel excited just to see you. You don't even have to be doing anything. And it's fun just to be around you without doing anything even. You don't even have to be fun for you to be fun. Am I making sense? So you can just be like, you don't have to try and make me feel better. Just you being around makes me feel better. Not when you're angry at me though, because that means I did something that made you feel a bad thing. I don't want you to feel a bad thing. Did any of that make sense?
I think so.
Because it was all meant to be good things. I don't want that to sound like bad things.
I know. I know. Thank you. might just be the nicest thing that anybody's ever said about me that's just better when I'm around.
It is. Things are just better. Like sausages taste better.
And they really are your favorite.
Yeah, and I am a little hungry.
Maybe we can get Rosie and Barney together on a date, and we can go on the date and ask them to help us and all of those things, and then maybe we can surprise them like Rosie was going to do with us with the basket, but like safe, like something safer, not something that's going to involve exploding wands and
I don't know. We can think about it though. But first, I think I owe you a proper date that doesn't end with a physical injury. Wanna hug?
definitely. Oh.
I'm sorry. Let me make it up to you, and I, as quick as I can, give her a peck on the cheek. Sausages, and I run out towards the Great Hall.
Gail looks like she hasn't slept. There's bags under her eyes, and she mumbling a little bit to herself or something as she's making her way over to your table. And you're remembering that there were patients in St. Mungo's that had gone mad before. Alex and Masie are sitting down at the table, having a little bit of food before the rest of Swaff arrived. Gail is acting strangely. What do you do?
I hold Alex's hand, first and foremost.
Yeah, I'll talk to her. You're the backup. You're my
coming with you.
bodyguard. Yeah. Okay.
I'm coming with you.
Okay. I stand up and
Alex,
yeah.
your wand, just in case.
Yeah.
Have it ready.
Yeah, I'll have it up my sleeve just a little bit. Let's pretend everything's normal and we don't notice her looking strange. Gail, are you feeling okay? You look a bit ill.
I haven't talked to them. No, I haven't talked to them. I'm wondering myself. I like him, but he's never responded. No, never responded. I can't.
What?
No.
What, Gail?
No.
Gail? Are you feeling okay? You look a little upset, maybe tired. Are you feeling okay?
He's talking to me, but he's not the one. I don't know where to find them. I'm trying.
Oh, do you need help with something?
Help would be helpful. It would surely be helpful.
Okay, I can be helpful. What do you need?
No. You're not them. No.
I'm not.
Gail? Gail, who are you looking for?
Her eyes sort of snap to you rather quickly and a bit harshly, Masie.
Who are you looking for, Gail?
Looking?
I very
Yes.
slowly walk up to her. I
No, don't.
noticeably and obviously put my wand away.
No.
And I offer her my hands.
No. No.
Gail, it's okay.
No.
My wand properly.
No.
No,
I can't.
okay.
I can't. No.
It's okay. Gail.
No.
Hey.
No.
I think I saw them in the hospital wing, actually. Right, Masie?
Please make a convince roll. Students around the Great Hall are looking on in concern. There's several students that are seeming like getting up from tables. And I would like one of you to try and notice something. I'm guessing it might be Masie because Alex is talking to Gail right now.
Here's my convince. And it ain't. Let me get my moves. Convince.
Is this with my Alex relationship? With any relationship that I
No,
can do?
he's speaking to Gail right now. I don't think so.
Yes.
10. Masie, you notice something. Primarily these students getting up. Several of them. What would you like to ask me? Ask me 2 questions in the notice something list. And Alex, which one are you choosing for your convince?
I think. I don't think I can bribe her in this state, certainly. I'm gonna say they do it, but are now terrified of you. Maybe because in her manic state, she's scared of the fact that I know who she's talking about and she hasn't said and knows where they are or something. I've managed to confuse her somewhat or something. I don't know.
Okay. She says, the hospital wing? The hospital wing.
Yeah,
Would
Sarah,
they be in the
I was
hospital
there.
wing? They're often in the hospital wing. I suppose maybe the hospital wing makes the most sense. Yes, that does make sense. And you can see that Gail at some point has her wand out. She doesn't have it pointed in any specific direction, but she is maybe gesturing with it.
Okay, yeah, I have my wand kind of slipped into my hand, sort of hiding it by my leg a little bit and kind of partially out with my sleeve. I'm trying just to be subtle about it and not cause anyone to worry or freak out.
Okay. Masie, you noticed something. You can ask me 2 questions.
Did it seem dangerous?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know if you're gonna let me do this. I would like to know what it feels like, but I don't mean touch. And I'm wondering if maybe like Rosie has been teaching me about vibes. I'm trying to pick up on the vibe in the room. I'm trying to pick up on what these people have noticed and why they're moving. I'd like to know what it feels like, what the sense of the situation is. Can I ask that? Is that...
I don't think so. Primarily because this is related to your senses as opposed to your feelings.
Okay.
Yeah, we kind of read between the lines.
Yeah. If, in that case, I would like to ask, it's worth a try. In that case, I would like to ask, how do we get out of here? Here being, I was going to say danger. Here, how do we get out of here? I don't know how else to ask that question.
Well, Gail would be in between you and the doors to the Great Hall. I think you have a few ways that you can get out of here. Making a run for the doors. Or I don't know if being sneaky is a possibility unless you create a distraction. But I would say that those are probably the most obvious ways right now.
Is Gail moving?
Yes, she's probably walking somewhat erratically, not necessarily in any certain direction. I think she's sort of following gestures that she's making.
I would like to walk alongside Gail, and I'd like to hold my hand out without my wand and mimic the patterns that she's mimicking, walk at the same rate as she's walking, and the things that she's saying I want to say back to her. They're in the hospital wing, they're in the hospital wing, they're in the hospital wing. And as we walk past, I turn over my shoulder and I look at Alex, and I would like to cast the spell that Barney uses to write the text in the air, but behind her so she can't see it. In fact, as small as possible near Alex.
Okay. You can cast a spell. That's a year 1 spell, so you have a +2 on the spell.
Oh.
You don't add in the plus?
Oh, I didn't put the plus in, that's why.
No, you did. You don't have to put in the plus. So you rolled a 6, and you actually would have gotten an 8 with that.
Great.
So, okay, an 8 is a partial success. What do you think happens as there are side effects? Please choose 2 from the cast a spell list.
The spell is different than what you were expecting. I think it's much smaller. I tried to make it really subtle, and I think it's just a little bit too small. Yeah. And can I choose who is alerted if I say somebody is alerted?
No.
Damn. My wand is thrown from my hands and lands nearby.
Okay.
The text reads, "Get to the headmistress, protect Swaff," but it's really, really, really small.
I'll let you decide what you got from that, Alex. But the text was very small, and you see Masie's wand sort of flung from her hand as she casts this spell. The casting of the spell and the wand sort of being flung from your hand catches Gail's vision. She sort of glances at the wand as it hits the ground. What do you do, Alex?
I cast Expelliarmus on Gail.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a year 2 spell. So I get a +1. I just saw the writing and then Masie's wand falling, and I couldn't make out the writing. I saw the wand, I just panicked. Ooh,
that's a 10. You see the wand fly from Gail's hand. She sort of spins around and says, No, I need that. And she turns and she sort of looks a bit strange. The wand sort of spins in the air. And similar to what you saw happen in the Room of Requirement, you see the wand hesitate for a moment. And it starts to tumble towards your hand, Alex. And we switch scenes outside the Great Hall, where we see Rosie, Clem, and Olive making their way towards the Great Hall. The 3 of you can see several students leaving the Great Hall. It looks a bit odd to you as the students aren't seemingly talking, and they're walking out of the Great Hall in a fairly large group. There might be like 20 students or so, which is strange to see them all sort of like moving together, like near the beginning of dinner.
Hey, did dinner just start or is it ending? What time is it?
I don't know. I thought that we had time, but I guess it must be ending.
It's
So
like,
weird.
I don't, is there a
Everyone's
clock
leaving.
around here that we can look at?
There would be the clock tower. A lot of students maybe glance outside to look at the time on the clock tower. But there are
Okay, I
probably
wanna-
clocks here and there, like probably like grandfather clocks.
And it
around
is like
school.
the beginning of the dinner, so I would be able to glance and see. Hey, no, that is the beginning of dinner, Clem. Do you think something's wrong?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you
I
think
would guess
everybody
that
got
something's wrong.
diarrhea?
Oh, maybe. Well, let's
Okay.
check it out.
Yeah.
Olive kind of nods her head and she says, "Something's strange." And what would you like to do? What are you checking out?
I wanna go in. Everybody's leaving. I wanna go in where they're leaving.
Yeah, same.
Okay. You enter the Great Hall, and Olive says, "I don't like where they're going. Why is everyone moving together?" And she's going to split off and follow these students. And she says, "I'll be right in."
Okay.
Okay, that makes me nervous, but like she's so good with her wand. Like,
Yeah, it should be okay.
that'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll just go in here and everybody's gonna be fine. It's just that maybe I put too much salt in the mashed potatoes.
You walk
Yeah,
in,
maybe it's just...
and you see Alex and Masie sort of surrounding, not necessarily surrounding, but hovering around Gail Greytwig. Several students are remarking at this and sort of pointing and like asking questions and stuff. Lots of whispering and things going on in the Great Hall, but everyone seems to be captivated by whatever's happening there.
Hey, why is Gail there?
I don't know. I'm gonna start like speed walking towards the scene, and
You see the wand fly out of Gail's hand up in the air and start flipping end over end towards Alex. He's just cast an Expelliarmus.
now I'm running, I think, to get there. Like sort of dicking, trying to get through people, ducking around.
I grab my wand with both hands and I point it at my own robes and I say I cast Inflatus on myself. I'm trying to create a robe bubble to block the wand. It's
Okay.
the best idea I could come up with in the moment.
Alex casts a spell.
Oh,
10.
Wow.
You see Alex start to balloon up
Inflatus.
as his robes begin to expand around him. And Alex, you see the wand head towards your hand, and the nature of Expelliarmus, even though your robes are inflating, the wand is still looks like it's landing towards your hand. Clem is rushing over. Masie, what are you doing?
I'm running as well. I want to push him out of the way. He is not touching that wand.
Gail is between you and Alex.
Gail gets pushed out of the way.
Gail has her back turned towards you and is looking at Alex and the wand. You're pushing Gail out of the way?
No. Do I? Okay, have I seen Clem? Presumably yes. If she's
Give me a note of something.
Yeah.
relationship with Clem.
Yes. Okay.
I bear hug Gail, like grab her around her waist, pull her really tightly, and pull her back like onto me. Like I tackle her out of the way, but I tackle her towards me, to like just get her to the
So you
ground.
grab her and sort of spin her.
Yeah.
Okay. You grab Gail, who immediately starts to fight you as you grab her. And I need a struggle roll. Masie. Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
That is a 4. So, what happens is you grab Gail, and she screams at the top of her lungs. It is a blood-curdling scream, as if someone has just seen their worst nightmare before them. It chills all of your bones. It is so loud and it reverberates through the great hall that I would like all 4 of you to please try and show courage.
I would like to automatically succeed, please.
I would also like to automatically succeed, please.
Okay. Rosie and Alex. On a 6 or below, the situation feels beyond you. You cower in fear, running from the fight, and take a -1 forward when challenging it. Masie, you and Clem are unshaken. However, Masie, Gail breaks free as you try and wrestle her away from Alex. She breaks free, screaming like she has gone mad, and rushes towards Alex. Alex, the wand is heading towards you, and you're trying to avoid it, but Gail's scream makes you lose focus, and you grab the wand in your hand. Suddenly, Alex, you hear familiar whispering. No, no, no. This isn't the one. This isn't the one. This isn't the one. No, 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 no. No. This isn't the one. No, 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 no. Please, please. You have to. If you don't find them, everything is lost. Everything is lost. Everything is lost. Gail rushes towards you, and she tries to grab the wand from your hand, Alex. However, you are inflated. She sort of bounces away from you as you start to float up above the ground, your toes just barely touching the floor. As you start to float upwards, you can see now that several prefects have their wands out, and they are pointing them at Gail, and they're pointing them in your general direction, saying, "What's going on?"
The wand, Gail's wand's cursed.
Cursed?
I wave it, trying to let it go and drop it.
You're trying to let it go, and I need you to try and resist influence, please, Alex. You have a minus... Ooh, had a -1 as well. Okay.
Can I find my wand? I'd like to try and re-find my wand that got cast away from me earlier.
I need to get a situational analysis here from Clem, though. Clem was rushing towards you.
I was rushing towards, and the moment that I was seeing Gail, I mean, I don't know, my plan originally was the moment I was seeing Gail kind of like rushing and fighting, I was gonna try and cast a spell, but now that there are prefects around, I'm not sure if I would be allowed to like rush into the fray, but I would like to. I would like to run in and cast a spell.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I would like to cast Petrificus Totalis on Gail.
On Gail. Okay.
Yeah. It's a year 1 spell, so that gives me
+2.
+2.
You don't put the plus in. Just a 2.
Yeah.
A 10. Clem rushes forward. We see Clem robes behind her, rushing towards Gail. Alex looks to be out of sorts. He's sort of floating up in the air, and suddenly Clem is there.
Petrificus Totalis.
We see Gail freeze up as she's about to grab you, Alex. And she just sort of carries forward with her momentum and bounces off of you and then falls backwards onto the ground. The prefects are yelling, "Hold it right there!" And several of them are pointing wands at you, Clem.
She's going after the wand is cursed. She was going to hurt him.
Please
We need
make a
Professor
convince
McGonagall.
roll.
Okay.
Okay, Clem. Prefects sort of look at each other, and it's another cursed wand?
We need the headmistress.
Quickly, get the headmistress! Rosie, what are you doing?
Well, you said I flee, so I assume I'm cowering towards like the entrance of the Great Hall.
You can see several students have sort of like done similar things. They're sort of hiding underneath tables or behind benches and whatnot, and Rosie is just sort of cowering near the doorway to the Great Hall, maybe just on the other side, sort of just hugging herself as this chill has run down her spine. Rosie, it might be happening again. It might be something out of your control, and maybe one of your friends is hurt. You don't know.
Did anybody see what was happening inside? Did anybody see what was going on inside? Did anybody see if Alex was okay? No.
You see prefects rushing out. It's another cursed wand! Get a headmistress! And you see a prefect probably rushing past as quickly as can be. Nanny Buckland is probably somewhere just outside, making her way to the Great Hall. You can hear the prefect talking with her near the end of the hall. But we join the rest back inside. The prefects are walking closer and closer to Gail. On the ground, a horrible expression of terror and fear on her face, and maybe a touch of complete panic. You see her on the ground. Masie, Clem, and Alex is starting to mutter to himself as he's floating in the air. What do you do?
As Gail went down, I ran to her to be there and to, I think, try and catch her, but I probably would have missed it because too much was going on. I'd like to look for my wand. Is that something I can easily find?
You can find it.
I would like to point my wand at the wand that Alex is holding and cast Wingardium Leviosa on the wand.
Okay. Cast a spell, please, for me, Masie.
Is this with my relationship with Alex?
It is, and
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa is a year 1 spell. You have
And it's in my spell bank. So
It's about as high as a bonus you can possibly get.
Oh my god.
You rolled a 2 and a 1 with a plus 5. Plus 5 might be the highest modifier we have seen thus far. Partial success is still good, but there are side effects. Choose 2 from the list, please, Masie.
Something or someone is alerted to the casting of the spell. I scream it. Everybody, every single person in the Great Hall. Like it's not hard, just not hard. I think the one that makes most sense, I hate to say it, but the one that makes most sense is that one of the other players takes a condition. being Alex.
Yep.
So, we see the wand fly from Alex's hand, hovering just above, but he is sort of affected by this. What do you think happens, Alex?
I think as it is pulled upwards and out of my hand, I'm sort of pulled up too. Maybe I hit some of the floating candles or something and get a bit singed or burned on them. So I might take injured. Maybe one of them pokes me in the eye or something.
Okay. Alex is injured, and the wand flies from his hand. Masie, it feels so different than when you normally cast this spell. Normally, it feels as if you are pulling something with a string, but there is resistance against this, as if it is very heavy, and you're finding yourself struggling, but you are doing it. Keeping the wand out of his hand.
Alex, are you okay?
The wand, it's
Cursed.
it's looking for someone. It's not me. It's looking for someone.
A prefect
Do you know who?
walks over to you, Alex. Finite incantatum! Alex begins to deflate and fall back to the ground.
Can I read between the lines on the wand? See if I can pick up like any sort of intention from that voice or any sort of imagery of what it's or who it's looking for.
You can, but you have a -1 to the roll.
Yeah. Makes sense. And nothing.
4.
I tried to figure it out, but it hurts inside my head.
It's okay, Alex. Just take it easy. Clem.
Yeah.
Clem.
Yeah.
Can you see Rosie?
I look around for Rosie. Do I see her?
Rosie, is behind the wall. I think she's cowering, so I don't know if you could. I think, yeah, she's probably not in sight.
Okay. I spin around. I can't see her. I can't see her at all. Maybe she... Do you want me to look?
Yeah, we have to find her. Get Olive and find her. But
the headmistress is coming. I don't think I should leave you until that happens.
it's fine. I've got this. It's strong, but I've got this. I just can't look away. Just please make sure everybody is okay. Olive.
I'm okay. I can help you, Masie.
No, you stay right there. You stay right there. Olive.
Okay, it's okay. I'm going. Olive isn't here either. I'll go find them.
Yes. Yes. Find them and somebody make sure the headmistress is on her way. For goodness sake.
There's a prefect that is approaching the situation, the same one that cast the spell. And you can see that it is, in fact, Rose Granger Weasley approaching. Masie?
Rose, is that you?
It's
I don't want to look away.
It's okay. I've got it. Wingardium Leviosa. And you can feel the pressure sort of ease up, Masie.
It almost feels like my arm has just dropped. It feels like suddenly a heavy weight has just come out of my hand. My arm drops, and I finally look away. And I look at her. Are you okay?
I'm all right.
Rose?
What is happening? Is it the cursed wand?
Yes. The wand is cursed. Gail had it. I don't think she's very well. I don't think it's her fault. I think it's the wand, and Alex touched it, and I think he's going to be okay. Clem stopped Gail.
Samuel,
Did that.
can you check on Gail, please? You see the Slytherin prefect sort of walk on over slowly towards Gail, wand drawn.
It's just a Petrificus totalis.
I run to Gail, put my hands on her, and shout at him, "Don't touch her!
I'm not going to touch her.
It's not her fault!"
I'm just trying to see what's wrong. He bends down and looks at her. She doesn't look good. I don't know how long this has been going on.
What can I do? How can I help?
As you say that, you can see Nanny Buckland walking in the Great Hall with Rosie sort of in one arm, sort of being hugged to the side. And Nanny Buckland has her wand in hand, and she says, "All right, everyone. Everyone, please leave the Great Hall, except for the prefects."
Is Clem with them?
I think I didn't leave. I think I'm still here.
Okay.
I think that we're witnesses to this, and we shouldn't leave. We should be here for when the headmistress comes.
Yes. That.
Several of the other students begin to stand up and walk out.
The wand voice. And it's trying to do something with someone. It needs a person. I don't know how, but it's trying to do something. I don't think it's the curse is. The curse is like a person, or a person's using the curse like a. I don't know.
Like a
Rushing
bunny.
into the cafeteria, you see a gray cat rushing in at full speed. And suddenly, it turns into Headmistress McGonagall, wand drawn. She says, "What is going on in here? Is everyone all right?"
Gail's wand was cursed. And it's not her fault, okay? It's not her fault. Her wand was cursed, and she's looking for somebody. The wand is looking for somebody. And Alex caught it, and Clem saved everybody because we don't know what Gail was going to do. So that's why she cast Petrificus Totalis. And the wand is looking for somebody, Headmistress. Alex?
Yeah.
You said it was like looking for somebody, right? Like a army or something?
Yeah. Oh, when I grabbed it, it said that I was wrong, and it had to get someone else, or it would all go wrong or not work or something. And when I told Gail to go to the hospital wing, she said that was right. That they're there often. Maybe it's
Someone who often goes to the hospital wing?
somebody who often goes to the hospital wing.
Do you know where Olive is, Headmistress?
Olive? What do you mean?
Olive Everglade, do you?
I would have assumed that she would be with you.
We lost... It seems we lost her in the fray, I think.
Flying into the Great Hall on a broom, landing nearby is Harry Potter and the aura that was with him. What's going on?
Gail's wand, Gail, her wand, it was cursed, and somebody is cursing people's wands and looking for somebody or some people who are in the hospital wing all the time, and...
In the hospital wing?
I don't know where Olive is. Mr. Potter, I don't know where Olive is. Mr. Potter, I don't know where Olive is. Nobody knows where Olive is.
Go look for Olive. And you can see the other sort of uptight Auror that was with Harry sort of says, don't you think we should now? She nods her head and flies off out of the Great Hall. Harry's got his wand sort of drawn, and he is walking over and he says, Rose, it's okay. Don't worry. I can handle the wand. You can let it go. Wingardium Leviosa. And Rose transfers control of the spell to Harry, and you can see his arms sort of dip, and Rose sort of, you can hear her sort of grunt, like, as well as she lets go of the spell. Whoa! Something is definitely strange. Headmistress, the wand is fighting. It feels like... Rose sort of pipes up and says, It felt heavy. Yeah.
It felt really heavy.
Mr. Potter, the cloth. Right. He makes another motion, ending the Wingardium Leviosa spell. And you can see the wand begin to fall down towards the ground. And Harry points to a cloth from his pocket that sort of flies out. And you can see it wrap itself around the wand. And the wand falls to the ground. Okay. What happened?
The wand, Gail, her wand was cursed like ours, and then the voice that comes through the wand was angry that I got it because I was the wrong person, and it needs the right person for some reason. But it does things to your head when you hold the wand. I don't like it.
Are you all right, Mr. Pippin?
I think so. I just did an inflatus and I bumped against some of the candles, but that's about it. And my head is just... I don't like things in my head.
Yes. Very well, Mr. Potter. I'm going to summon the rest of the professors. We're going to have more of a look at this wand in particular. The rest of you, are you all right? Miss Earthcloud?
I'm okay. Is Gail still here? She was like really loud earlier and it like really threw off my chakras.
Your scream was so scary for her.
Yeah, like a haunted house.
The wand feels like it's like it's like someone's using the wand curse to like I don't know, it feels like the wand controls you, but it's like the voice in the wand tells you or something.
It's like the wand is sending them mad.
It's the government.
I don't think so.
Mrs. Buckland, if you could please be so kind as to take Miss Greytwig to the hospital wing, please. Oh, yes, headmistress.
And she's going to sort of bend down her towering body, pick up Gail Greytwig.
Oh, I'm leaving. I'm gone.
Gail,
I've left Nanny.
Gail was looking for someone. When we saw her here, she doesn't look well like she looks, and then she said that she was looking for someone and she was talking to herself a lot, and she said that it wasn't me that she was looking for.
Well, at least we know that it's not you. And perhaps not Miss Schuyler, since she was here as well. Miss Goosanders, did she see you at all?
I don't think so. I kind of came up behind her before casting the Petrificus Totalis.
And when did this happen? Did she approach you?
No, she was, I think Masie was trying to restrain her from moving in any way, and she got away, and I wanted to protect them. She seemed to be moving against her will, maybe, so I thought a Petrificus Totalis would be the best way to do that.
Mr. Pippin, Miss Schuyler, how did Miss Greytwig appear before you? Did she approached you? What happened before everything escalated?
Yeah, she was walking up this way, and she just didn't look right. She had her wand in her hand, like already out, so that was a bit concerning. And then I just panicked and Expelliarmused it because she wasn't Gail. She wasn't well.
Headmistress, she looked like some of the witches and wizards that I saw when I visited my mum at St. Mungo's.
I just walk up to Masie and hold her hand.
Tears just roll down my face.
I'm gonna
just give her hand on his face
and stand next to her.
I'm coming in too.
Yeah. Put my hand on her shoulder, probably.
Headmistress, I think it's looking for Olive.
What makes you say that?
She's the only one that's not here, and we don't know where she is. And
I tried to trick Gail into going to the hospital wing by saying, oh, the person you're looking for is there, and she said, oh, they're often there. And I mean, if you're being honest, my friends and I, we're there a lot, so it's likely to be one of our friends. And I mean, Barney's in Ravenclaw, so if it was him, then she'd be able to find him in Ravenclaw Tower. And Olive's the other one, maybe Lily, or...
She shares a look with Harry, and he says, Headmistress, there was also something else that was strange as I was flying here. I saw several students dispersing from the courtyard.
What do you mean dispersing, Mr. Potter?
Well, I don't know. It seemed strange to me. I was flying here, and it must have been 20 or so students. They seemed to be rushing in all different directions.
Why would they be doing that? Dinner had only just started.
I don't know, but it seemed like there was more of panic here.
Go investigate, Mr. Potter.
Right. I'll check back in. I'll meet you back at your office. And I'll try and
Well, I'll see if I can find Olive as well. Do that, please, Mr. Potter. Make that a priority.
Yes, please.
Do you think it's... Colin mood? Trying to...
Don't say it.
He's supposed to be in...
Don't say it.
Okay.
I can't.
I won't let it. I'll get him this time. I've been practicing.
I can't let Olive be like that.
Yeah, I won't. Well, Olive won't. She already beat him once, technically, so...
And Gail, she didn't deserve this. She didn't do anything wrong. She's just in the wrong place.
I think Gail is going to be okay. And Olive is going to be okay. And we move forward with the knowledge that they're going to be okay until we know for sure if they're not.
I think I'd like to go with Gail.
Do you want me to come with you too?
No, I'd like you to stay on.
I think
Find
Alex should go
Rosie.
with you.
Find Rosie. Look, please just look after each other. Okay, we don't know who it is, and
Well, who's gonna look after you?
I'll be in the hospital wing. I'll be fine. If anything happens to me, I'll be in the right place.
I'm gonna grab Masie sort of gently but firmly, like lovingly firm by the shoulders. Alex can go with you. I will look for Olive. I will find Olive.
Oh, what about Rosie?
I mean, I'm here.
She can help.
I'll help find Olive too.
Rosie.
Rosie
And you
yells
take after Gail.
from like behind the wall of the door to the Great Hall.
Wait, I thought she brought me. I thought.
She was
She
hugging
did,
Buckle
but you
Buckle.
ran away again after Gail
Oh,
was
I
there.
just stepped away from Gail.
Yeah, so Al, you and I will team up, and Clem and Rosie will team up.
Alex is also... You and Alex are the perfect people to be there for when Gail wakes up, okay?
Because she'll be worried about hurting our feelings and stuff, and we can just nip that in the bud right away.
And Alex has heard the wand. And
Yeah, but you and I know the wand stuff, so when she talks about it, we can say, yeah, we know it happened with us too, and it's okay, you're good. We can help her feel okay.
Where's Lily? Take Lily. The more people, the better, okay? And stick together. Don't get unstuck.
no, we won't.
I grab
no
her hands.
unsticking.
You promise me?
I promise, no unsticking.
I reach into the inside of my robe where I still have some cookies left over that we took to the hospital wing, and I give one to Rosie.
Mrs.
I just
Buckland,
ran out.
escort them all to the
rummage
hospital
around.
wing, please. Miss Granger Weasley, help these two find Miss Everglade. Yes, headmistress.
And Mrs. Nanny Buckland picks up Gail Greytwig, and she begins to walk off.
I walk with touching Gail. I imagine there's like a hand hanging down or something, like, or slowly,
There's
stiffly
not.
hanging.
She was
She's
in
still.
that Petrificus
completely-
Totalis, yeah.
I
Sort of
think in that case,
Rick
then I'm
position.
reaching up like a toddler trying to get a adult's attention, like trying to reach up to like touch her or be close to her in some way.
And Rosie and Clem. Rose Granger Weasley says, "All right, are you coming? Let's see if we can find Olive."
Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably know where she could be. Just we know her spots, I guess. But let's start from... Where was the last place you saw her, Rosie? It was like when we were
remember, she went to go find all those students. She was following all the students that left.
Where all the students left. She'd probably keep going with them if they kept walking.
Do we know which direction those students were walking in Whack?
Harry just said that they were
They were in the
near
courtyard?
the courtyard, and they seem to have all spread out.
Okay, so Harry, Mr. Mr.
Harry
Potter.
flew off
Peeper.
on his broom.
Mr. Peeper. Mr. Peeper said they were in the courtyard. So maybe
Okay.
she went out there with them?
Yeah, let's start there.
Right, let's go. And you and Rose Granger Weasley head to the courtyard while Alex and Masie follow Mrs. Nanny Buckland to the hospital wing. And I think we're going to take our break there. As something very strange is happening in Hogwarts.
Yeah. That was like where you'd often find a circus. Intense.
Oh,
Oh my god. I was like, what does that have to do with a circus?
I just had to break the tension. Oh, man.
I was trying to think of another joke, but it would have to be big to top that. Just big top. Big.
You know what? Both of those were bad. Thank you very much.
Both bad, both horrible. My God.
You know, I'm feeling kind of like a Dumbo because I didn't get them.
Please, I can't keep lying and saying I like these jokes.
All right, everybody,
Mine
we're going to
episode.
take a little bit of a break here, give the cast a chance to recover and get some food or use the bathroom, etc. And I'll leave the scary music on for you. If you haven't done so, please make sure you're following all of these wonderful people. You can head on over to tablestory.tv/WAW to follow them in all the places. And you can download the system for free if you'd like to check it out yourself and play and have your own adventures in Hogwarts. Check it out. Please make sure you're following all of these wonderful people. And if you didn't know, it is September, so consider throwing a sub their way. Get yourself some emotes. Support these wonderful people, and they totally deserve it. Go do that. Make sure you're following us here on Table Story on Twitch and on YouTube. And come hang in on the Discord. We've got lots of like-minded people that are looking to play TTRPG games if you want to try and find a group. And we've got channels and stuff for all the different systems and for all the different shows and things that we run. So go check it out. Come hang out. Join the community. And we're going to be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight for more Witchcraft and Wizardry. And if this is kind of your thing and you like this sort of more wholesome side of things, we just started a mini-series called Root, playing the Root tabletop role-playing game, which Luxie is in as well. Come check that out. That is on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, midnight UK. Check it out. It is on the YouTube as well. We'll be back in just a little bit. Hang tight for more Witchcraft and Wizardry. All right. Follow me. As you three, Rose, Rosalina, and Clem, head out with Rose Granger Weasley to the courtyard. You see that there are no students in the courtyard.
Okay. I got this. I got it. Olive!
Olive! I was almost positive that would have worked.
Olive!
I would like to investigate.
What would you like to investigate?
The exits of the courtyard to be like, do I see anyone? Is there any like trampling of grass?
Sure. Let's see. A 12. So, Clem, you walk over to the grass and such, and you begin looking around at the various exits. You can ask me some questions.
Yeah. Is there anything strange physically about this?
You can definitely see evidence of people recently been through here. People have recently been through here, rather. There's, I imagine, maybe there's bits of grass that has sort of made its way onto the paths, leading in from the central part of the courtyard. Maybe some mud here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to distinguish necessarily what's recent, but maybe it's like some wet mud, that you might see like a footprint or something leading into the Transfiguration corridor.
Leading into the Transfiguration corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And while I have you, is there any remaining magic here?
How do I answer that? It's not an easy question for me to answer, believe it or not. No.
Okay. There's some mud leading into the Transfiguration hall area. Maybe we could head that way.
Do you have like a magnifying glass, Clem?
No, I just used my eyes. But yeah. What?
Rose wanders back over to you. I didn't see Olive anywhere.
I think we're going into this weird corridor. It's a normal corridor, but it's weird because it has mud on it. Also, should we come up with a nickname system? Do you want to call me Yogi instead of Rosalina because our names are so similar?
Okay. We can do that.
Yogi?
Yeah.
Okay. Yogi it is.
Nice. All right, let's go.
You
Clem.
step into the Transfiguration corridor, as Rosie whispers to you.
Do you think she hates me?
No.
Okay.
And you do what? You're looking up and down. You're walking around. What are you doing?
Should we try the yelling thing again?
No, I think maybe we should look around first.
Okay. With your magnifying glass?
Yeah, my eyes. I would like to, can I investigate again? Can I keep investigating this area?
Not the same area.
Can I investigate? It's a different area, right?
Well, you walked
the
into the Transfiguration corridor.
I guess we could just walk.
Can I
in
follow the
direction.
mud footprints on the ground?
Yeah, I think definitely. You don't have to make a roll
Nice.
for that.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
These people need to learn how to wipe their feet, Clem. Gross, but also very helpful.
You can
Yeah, well-
see that the footprints are heading in this direction.
Oh.
Basically, one of the exits outside the school.
I'm so sorry. Could you show that again?
Sure.
Ah, okay.
Are they headed towards the whomping willow?
I mean, it looks like. Maybe we should hurry, because they've got quite a leg on us.
Okay,
All right,
I don't like
follow
that
me.
saying.
Ready your wands.
Yeah.
Rose sort of walks at a hurried pace as she begins to head out towards one of the exits leading out onto the basically onto the ground outside of the castle, around the same spot where the whomping willow is. As you begin to head out of the castle, you can see that there are students, we'll say 3 of them, that are near the wall. Probably just outside the reach of the whomping willow.
Hey! What are you doing? Why are they so close to the whomping willow? Why would they do that?
I don't know, but it's very dangerous. Hey! Come away from the whomping willow! You could get hurt!
It's called the whomping willow for a reason!
They seemingly disregard what you are saying. Oh, they're going to get themselves really hurt.
It's just rude, honestly, isn't it?
All right. Stay here and prepare your wands. In case
Okay.
anyone does anything strange, make sure you cast a Stupefy or a Petrificus Totalis.
Okay.
Okay.
Should one of us stand like over on the other side where they could escape, and one of us stand on this side? That way they can't go anywhere.
I don't want you to get anywhere close to the Whomping Willow.
Okay.
So as long as you stay away from it, then that's fine.
Okay. I wanted to stand like if Clem is standing like where the entrance back into the courtyard would be. I wanted to stand like in between the wall and the north tower.
It's up to you. I'd like to do that.
But like not far, just like we're corralling them like sheep sort of situation.
Okay. Clem, where are you positioning yourself?
I think if she starts heading towards that area, then I'll just sort of pick the opposite corralling side.
Okay, so maybe somewhere like somewhere like over here.
Yeah.
And Rosie, you're about where? Over here?
No, like
If you
How do you
left click,
ping?
if you left click on the select move tool, and then you left click and hold down
Okay.
on the map.
I was left click and pull down.
No, hold down.
Oh, like here, so that they couldn't go like out towards the Quidditch pitch.
Okay.
And I was thinking, yeah.
And then I would be here to like prevent them
Yeah,
from
so that
running away.
nobody could go anywhere but the Whomping Willow, essentially.
Okay. So, circling around, Rosie heads towards the north side by in between the north tower and the end of the wall. Clem, you are sort of hovering out about in this position, maybe by the other exit that leads out towards the vegetable garden.
Okay.
Rose is approaching sort of straight forward towards the students, heading this way. I would like you to be quick and quiet, please, Rosie.
Oh, see, that's all right. With my relationship with Clem, obviously.
No, I don't think it will be. Clem is on the opposite side. She's not really near you.
Oh.
It's my worst feature.
That's a 2. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
wagon wheels down the hill.
I start cartwheeling down the hill.
Rosie, you are neither quick nor quiet as you are approaching the North Tower, stepping basically on several branches and things, making all kinds of noise along the way, and not being really quick to get into a position. You can see that 2 of the students turn away from what they're doing. And now, as you're getting closer, Rosie, I would like you to make a notice something roll.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
You can ask me 2 questions from the Notice Something list.
Okay. So you said they had turned away from me when they heard me whack?
Oh, no. They turned towards you. They were doing something near the Whomping Willow
something.
and the wall. And 2 of them turned away. One of them stayed on task.
Okay. What is it like? What does it look like over there? Like, what is that one person doing that I shouldn't be, they don't want me to look at?
They look like they are casting a spell, and it looks very complicated.
Okay. Ew.
There's bits of light sort of falling down from their wand as if they are particles.
Okay. I don't know what else to ask because it clearly seems dangerous, and they are already sneaking around. Okay. Well, is anyone else sneaking around in the area? Like, are they the only things around here that I should be paying attention to?
What a great question.
No, I don't like that.
Yes, there is. You notice something that you didn't see before. I think you can see that there is something moving about underneath the Whomping Willow. There is a sort of small, maybe 3-4 foot high hole in between the roots of the Whomping Willow. Something's moving about in there.
Okay.
And
great.
As these students turn towards you, you can see they're different ages. Like, one is clearly older, maybe even a 7th year. And one of them is definitely younger, maybe like a 2nd year or so, from what you can tell. They've turned towards you, and they raise their wands.
Oh! Okay.
Rose points towards one of them. Yeah, you do, Clem. It's not exactly hidden.
Okay, just checking.
Rose raises her wand and says, "Stupefy!" And you see the 2nd year wave the wand in front of them, and the spell dissipates. Rose gasps. What? What do you do, Clem?
Okay, I'm running in. I'm running forward.
You running towards Rosie or the 3 students?
Oh, yeah, that's a really, really good question. I'm very glad that you gave me the option to choose between those 2 things after I already said I was running in there. I would like to run forward. So if I'm here and they're like over here, I would like to maybe run slightly forward and kind of around, and maybe like with my back to Rosie.
So you're running this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. At least you're not running towards the Whomping Willow. What are the chances I can launch a potion towards the Whomping Willow like a grenade?
Oh.
I want to throw my perfect swelling solution potion into them.
Okay, I think that this is going to be... I mean, it's definitely possible. Let's see. I think this is going to be you I know that that's not your favorite role.
I love to struggle.
But I think
No.
it can only be a physical check to hurl something.
No, that makes sense. But Clem's beside me, and I feel this. I'm the adrenaline of Clem being near me.
Yeah, you might hit Clem. Why don't you go ahead and roll?
No, wait, no. Clem's next to me, right?
She's rushing towards you. Why don't you go ahead and roll?
Yeah.
That's a 10. So you throw the potion, and what potion did you say this was?
It's a perfect swelling solution, which swells on contact, so it's the perfect grenade potion.
Okay, now let's see. I just want to see swelling solution. I think you can maybe hit 2 of them. Which 2 are you aiming for?
Okay, I want to hit the one that was casting the spell and the one that like waved the wand, the little second year. That's definitely not a second year.
Okay. You throw the swelling solution, and this it's this dull green sort of potion. What do you think happens as you throw this potion at them, Rosie?
Okay, I assume that they're like the closest to the tree, so that like when I throw the potion, it like splatters against the tree and splashes on both of them, and they just start like literally swelling in size in front of our eyes.
Okay. I think any of you that would see Rosie throw anything would recognize Rosie is probably the person that when they throw, they somehow end up throwing something behind them, you know? Like that kid that you feel bad
when you
for.
Release too soon and it hits the ground
they just hit the ground, or somehow it just ends up going the wrong way, and you can't quite work out how that happened. But Rosie launches this potion at these kids, and it's a perfect throw. The potion lands.
I'm like, hey!
The potion lands and it hits the whomping willow, and you see one of the branches just start to get larger, and the little twigs on the end of the branches start to get larger, and some of the potion lands on the students, and you can see them start to enlarge in size. It's not quite like the inflatus that happened to Alex. This is swelling potions. It causes enlargement, so you can see their robes start to grow overly big, and they just start to overgrow on top of the students, and they get sort of all entangled up in their robes, and suddenly the whomping willow's branch smacks both of these students. The third one manages to avoid it, and as they do, you can see something strange happening. Rose yells outwards. She says, "Look out!" She's yelling towards you, Clem, and you see the whomping willow connect with these 2 students. The third one gets out of the way, and the spell that they are casting seems to finish as you see, almost as if there was a curtain of light that you didn't see before, start to turn to particles and fall away as if it were dust. The student drops their wand. Looks like they get a bit dizzy and fall down to the ground. And we switch scenes. Alex, Masie, you are off towards the hospital wing, following Nanny Buckland, and she's moving rather quickly as you're rushing to catch up. What do you do?
Maybe should we try and try and gather information from Gail. I know she's been through something, but her memory will be most fresh, like right away, and we might be able to help her better if we can figure out who did this.
I think mostly, Alex, we just need to be kind. I'm not saying that you wouldn't be kind, and I'm not saying that we couldn't ask kindly. I'm just saying that
Yeah, it was really hard for her. Yeah, she needs kindness, I get it. We'll start with that. And we'll just see if she offers anything. And we'll just let her know that it wasn't her fault and all that stuff, and that we understand, and that it's okay.
She could be in shock.
Yeah.
And when you're in shock, it's hard to remember things, and so I think we just need her to know that it's okay, and we're here for her. You know, really, truly, not like, like when people hand you an empty sentence and it's all the right words, but somehow
they're just saying
it too far apart.
It's like they're saying it so they feel better, not so you feel better.
Yeah. We need to hand her a very real and full sentence and be kind.
Yeah, because I read a little bit about the stuff. With people who get real sick. Like, because when you told me about, the man and the stuff at the hospital, so she just needs support and to know that she's safe and that she did nothing wrong, and that things will get better, and then that should help her. And if she's too panicky, then they can start various therapies and treatments that lead to long-term improvements in a safe environment, right? I think that's what the book said. So
I read a book about it. Because of our letters.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Alex.
Well, I couldn't be there to learn it with my eyeballs. Well, I did learn it with my eyeballs, I guess, but with words. So I did it with words instead of reality, I guess.
Leave through somebody else's eyeballs, who then put it into a text, and then you looked at the text with your eyeballs, and then so you did learn it through your eyeballs, but just sort of also through somebody else's eyeballs.
Second-hand eyeball learning, yeah.
That's really sweet of you, Alex.
Well, I figured, with all your stuff, that, dude, with it, I had to understand it so that I could understand how you would feel, so that then I could make sure that... Anyway, we can talk about it after. We can...
Did you find out?
Find out what?
How I feel. Because if you did, can you tell me?
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I'm still working on the feelings stuff. But I would say somewhere in the region of sad, but well, see, for me, I started looking into how I can... Okay, well, this is a super secret for just me and you. But I thought maybe you started looking into how I can become a doctor for stuff. Just because, and there's a lot. You need to be super smart, so I need to exercise my brain a lot. And I guess I need to get better with the feeling stuff as well. So, there's a lot. So, well, that was the thing. I feel like I wouldn't know what to do. So that's maybe how you feel. Sad and then a bit frustrated at not knowing what you can do. My thing was to become a doctor, but I can't do that quickly. That's going to be lots and lots of... That's maybe why Madame Pomfrey's so old. It takes so long to become a doctor.
I kissed him on his cheek.
Okay, 2-1. Not that I'm keeping score, but...
I kissed him on the
Sorry.
cheek.
Okay. All right, I am fully charged and ready to help Gail out with her... She needs friendly faces, and we're maybe not the friendliest of faces, but I'm certainly feeling very happy right now, so hopefully she can just absorb some of that out of the air, and I mean, you just have the Masie aura that makes things better when you're around, so she'll maybe get some of that too, and
you can hear Gail begin to move around as the Petrificus Totalis is sort of worn off now. Nanny says,
All right, dear, don't move around too much. Stop fidgeting.
what's going
Gail,
on?
it's okay.
What's going on?
Gail,
We're almost to the hospital wing.
Gail, it's okay. It's Masie. You're all right. You're safe. You're safe now.
Gail's looking around a bit wildly. Her eyes look like they can't really seem to focus on anything, as Nanny's just trying to sort of, keep her close.
It's all right, dear. We're almost to the hospital wing.
We'll explain it all, okay? I promise.
Gail, try closing your eyes and keeping them closed and just using your ears. Sometimes it helps to turn your eyes off and just use your ears.
She starts crying.
I squeeze her hand.
Okay,
I'm sure I have I start rummaging in my pockets, and out of the pocket with the cookies in it, I pull a napkin, like out from underneath all of the cookies, shake it out, and give it to her. It might smell a little bit like cookies, but just in case you need it.
It's a bonus, really, when you think about it. Okay.
Gail, can you squeeze my hand if you can hear me?
She's just kind of sobbing quietly.
Nanny, can you just... I'm so sorry to ask you to do this, but could you just please stop just for a moment, please?
What's wrong? Is something wrong?
There's just a lot of rushing, and then this moment when Gail's just coming round to her senses, she just used a little pause to just catch her breath, I think.
Nanny stops.
Perhaps you're right.
You too, I think, Nanny Buckland.
You're sort of stopped on the stairs leading to the hospital wing nearby, probably maybe only a minute or so away.
Can you hold on for just a minute? Just a minute, Gail, okay? We're a minute away from the hospital wing, and we'll stay with you, and you won't be on your own. Okay, I promise. We're here, and you don't need to say anything. And you don't even need to open your eyes if you don't want to, but you do need to know that you're safe. And we're here, and that you didn't do anything wrong. And that everybody will be okay. Alright?
Please try and inspire others. Plus a soul.
I don't know if I have anything that I can use here, and I would really like to use everything that
You did such... You found us, which was the best thing to do. I think part of your brain knew that you could rely on us, Gail.
You can use your relationship with Alec.
Oh, I can? Oh, okay.
On an 8, you helped a little bit, and a little bit is better than nothing. Choose one. Make another person feel strong, perceptive, or clever. Give them a bonus to body, heart, or mind.
I think I'd like to... this doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, Whack. I'm trying to break your system apart today, but I want to make her feel strong, but I want to make her feel mentally strong.
Okay. So, even though perceptive doesn't feel right, it would be a heart roll or a mind roll. Which one would you think?
I think mind.
Okay.
I think mind.
Okay. She tries to take a breath, and she says, wouldn't stop talking to me.
Yeah,
Stop talking.
Yeah, we've... It happened to us too, Gail. We understand it's
We heard it too.
really hard. But with the wand safe now, and you're safe too.
It was my wand.
It was your wand. It was cursed.
Someone did something.
It's okay, Gail. It wasn't you. It's not your fault.
She sobs some more, and Nanny Buckland looks at you.
Come on, dears. We need to get her to the hospital wing. Maybe Madame Pomfrey can do something.
Okay, let's go.
Good job, Masie.
Good job to you. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
You head up to the hospital wing, and we switch back to our other group. Outside. And I would like to know, Rosie, Clem.
Yeah.
What do you do as you see this magic begin to fall away?
Is it like disappearing and we're seeing something behind it, or we're just seeing magic just like floating through the air?
Floating through the air. Rose sort of yells, and she's probably 20, 30 feet away from you or so as this was happening. She probably yells, "What was that?"
Clem?
I don't know.
It looks like magic. I don't think that was helpful. It's particles? He finished a spell?
What is the status of the students?
They're all down on the ground, unmoving.
Hold on.
Ooh.
So this spell went off and they just collapsed onto the ground.
That's correct.
All of them?
Yes.
But two of them were knocked out by the whomping willow, or they were all knocked out by the... Okay, just the one that cast the potion when the spell ended, he just passed out.
That's correct.
Okay.
Cool. Normal. I feel good. You feeling good?
Feeling great. Solid. Do we need to get them away from the whomping willow?
Should we go over there? Or, should we not?
We definitely need to get them away from the Whomping Willow.
We all pick one and drag? Wait, can we get near the whomping willow?
No.
Is it, tired?
No, you can't.
Okay.
What if we do,
What if I crawl?
what if I cast a Carpe Retractum? We could,
And she says, "Good idea."
And
okay.
Rose begins to cast a spell as well.
Okay.
Is that all you're doing?
What?
On second thought, before I cast the spell, I would like to notice something.
Sure.
May I?
Mm-hmm. Okay. You can ask me a question from the notice something list.
Just one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem dangerous? Is this dangerous?
Does what seem dangerous?
Oh, I was hoping you weren't going to ask me to clarify.
Yeah, right, nerd.
The magic that is happening in the air and the thing that just happened.
It definitely does not seem dangerous.
Well, that's all I got. I guess I'll do a carpet retractum now. I'm so terrified. Okay, so Carpe Retractum is a 2-second year spell. So I get +1.
Rose begins to drag the older student that's there, the one that looks heavier, I guess.
It doesn't go well.
The spell does not go well. You cast the spell. Clem, I think you're just a little bit afraid of the situation. The spell has rebounded, and you take a condition. For each year past your current year, you add another one. Now, it is below your current year, but you still take a condition here. Which condition do you think happens?
I think I will take injured.
Okay. So you begin to cast the Carpe Retractum, and I think what happens is you accidentally grab onto the whomping willow with the spell. We see this magical lasso almost extend from your wand, and it goes off course as the spell fails, lashes onto the branch of the whomping willow, and we see Clem's eyes go like a little bit wide as the branch just sort of moves willy-nilly, dragging you forward, Clem. You sort of get launched off of your feet and smash onto the ground as you miss. Rose is dragging her student away from the whomping willow. And, Rosie, what are you doing?
Well, I just witnessed all this happening, correct? Is there a way I can safely approach Mr. Tree or not? Did her spell work? Her spell worked enough to drag someone away, or?
Rose managed to drag the 7th year, or she is in the process of dragging the 7th year away.
And she did that by...
a Carpe Retractum?
Would I have to cast a Carpe Retractum to get to the tree, or is that Carpe Retractum?
No, you can suggest to me how you would like to do it, and then we can make a roll for it.
Excellent. What if I passed away? No, what if I tried to Accio one of the students to me instead of going to the Whomping Willow?
You can definitely try to do that. I think you have seen multiple times now that an Accio spell won't drag a student, though.
Oh, isn't it? Okay, never mind. I feel like the only thing that I think that I could do is I have Flipendo, which bats something away. So I'm wondering if I could get close enough to the tree and hit Flipendo and hit away a Whomping Willow thing and then drag the student away. But also what I'm afraid of, Whack, is that you're going to make me get close to the student and then roll for if I can even carry the student away, and that is a terrifying thought. So I think I'm going to... Clem, are you on... You're good? You're on the ground?
Oh,
She got hurt. She got knocked to the ground, yeah.
In pain.
Are you in danger?
Well, I'm underneath the Whomping Willow, and
okay, you know what? I'm going towards the Whomping Willow. I'm crawling towards the Whomping Willow.
Okay.
Like, I think it will help.
Okay.
She's more important, so.
All right. You are crawling to the Whomping Willow. As you do so, you approach Clem. The Whomping Willow has a sort of enlarged branch at the moment. You can see, like, this branch is extending, like, way too far. Like, it's almost putting strain on this large willow tree. It almost looks like a tree is growing out of the tree as opposed to a branch, like it's huge. And
Right.
this is the one that Clem sort of like latched onto with the spell. It's sort of moving around as it tries to sort of reposition itself back into a normal shape. It almost looks like the tree is struggling with this. And you can hear Rose probably in the distance. Be careful!
I'm trying.
Clem,
Yeah.
Clem, can you grab my hand?
I reach to grab her hand. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Give me
attempt
a struggle, please, Rosie. And this is
Nice,
with
nice,
your
nice,
relationship
nice.
with Clem.
to- Yes.
A 9 is a partial
Remember.
success. On a 7 to 9, please choose one from the struggle roll. When you try to struggle against someone or something physically,
I would like to continue on this Rosie train and surprise them.
okay. So, the whomping willow tree does not seem to react to you doing this. You grab Clem and you start dragging Clem away. However, there is a snarl from underneath the whomping willow tree. You see glowing eyes as night begins to fall. Underneath the whomping willow tree, 2 golden eyes. There are claws that begin to dig into the ground in front of this set of eyes. And Rose is sort of yelling something from the distance. Look out! Be careful! As she raises her wand and points it towards you. Leaping out from underneath the tree, you see something large and dog-like as it rushes out from underneath the tree. You can see. You can. What do you do?
I would like to try to cast Flipendo to hit the creature away from us. Would this be with my relationship with Clem?
No.
But I'm holding her hand.
A 13. You cast Flipendo as this dog-like creature leaps from the shadows out from underneath the tree. Rosie, what does this look like?
Well, Rosie's having a great day. So what it looks like is not only in one arm is she pulling Clem away from the tree like an absolute fireman, she's also laying on the ground pointing up towards the creature that's about to pounce on them, and she's like, yeah, okay, why not? And then she just says, Flipendo! And it bounces the creature back away from her.
You see the creature sort
Hopefully
of...
towards the Whomping Willow.
You see the creature sort of flip back end over end. It sort of yelps as it does, in fact, fly back towards the Whomping Willow. And you see the large branch just... as the creature howls in pain. As the Whomping Willow smacks it away, the tree branch going right over the top of both of you. You both have an opportunity to stand up. You hear Rose yelling, "Get out of there, run!"
Clem, come on, we gotta go.
Yeah, okay.
You stand
to
up
run.
and rush away from the Whomping Willow. You can see that the other student is being pulled by Rose, and she says, "Grab the second year!"
Okay, I'm going in to grab the second year, man.
Okay, quick and quiet, please, Clem.
Yep.
Can I hype her up?
I
was
don't know
such
if you
a
have enough
mistake.
time here, Rosie.
Okay.
Ooh, and unfortunately, I don't think it would have helped either. Oh,
Yeah.
no. That is a double 1, and you have not so much help on that one. It's a -2, and you got a +1 come from someplace else. Okay, Clem, you rush over to the other student. Unfortunately, the whomping willow, the other branch that is connected to it, will also make contact with you. You still have your other injury, which is where you got that -2 from. And
yeah, I realized that after.
it does connect. Tough it out as you're hit by the whomping willow branch. Okay. On a 6 or lower, you're hurt badly. Choose one from the tough it out list, please. Pass out or flee. You're cursed, severely injured, or deeply affected by it. Or take all 3 options from the 7 to 9 list.
Okay. Honestly, if I just got hit by this whomping willow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like full barrel.
Not the big like enlarged branch,
okay.
but one of the other ones.
Okay. I honestly think I'm probably severely injured. I think it probably really knocks me out and
maybe you break something.
Yeah, I think it kicks my butt.
Oh yeah. Maybe it breaks some ribs.
Yeah, I think it probably breaks a couple ribs. Yeah, I probably get chucked.
There's a horrible woof sound as you hear Clem yell in pain, Rosie, as you're rushing away. She gets thrown and tossed away from the tree and closer to you, but she lands hard on the ground, sort of hitting the dirt and sort of rolling as she lands. The second year is still underneath the tree. And you hear Rose yelling,
I'm don't care at this point. I don't think I care about the second year. I'm dragging Clem to safety. We've done enough, okay? We've done enough. Who knows the wolf could come back? Clem, I got it. Are you completely unconscious?
I think
she's
you're
not
just injured.
She's just severely injured.
Conscious?
Yeah, Clem, you're in a lot of pain.
Yeah, I think that you're talking to me. And
you're just disassociating,
but I'm gone. Yeah,
okay.
I'm probably just
it's almost like you're hearing that ringing, that.
Yeah.
Like when an explosion goes off, almost.
I'm gonna try to scoop my arms underneath you, here, and pull you backwards away from the tree.
Okay,
struggle,
please,
scream a little bit,
Rosie, and this will be your relationship with Clem.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
And a 7. You struggle against someone or something taking damage. Choose one from the list of struggle.
I'm just gonna shrug off the damage here. I think that I'm the adrenaline is pounding so hard in my ears that I just don't even notice that I'm in pain.
Okay. You're pulling Clem basically, and there's probably some dirt and rocks that are kind of thrown by the whomping willow, as it's sort of slapping the ground with the branches. Rocks are sort of tossed, and you're hit by some debris, a few cuts and stuff flying past. But you grab Clem, pull her out of range. Rose is trying to reposition herself, so she's trying. You can see she's cast another Carpe Retractum, and she's trying to pull the student as she's moving, digging her heels in and kind of pulling the student out of range of the whomping willow. The whomping willow slowly starts to settle back down as you are out of range.
What are the things that Clem? What are your wounds that you have listed?
She's visibly injured.
Yeah, I'm injured.
Okay, I have my Hufflepuff automatically succeed on treat wounds.
I don't know if you'd be able to do that right here in the midst of this. You'll probably need to get someplace safe.
Okay. Clem, can you walk? Can you hear me? Are you okay?
I can try.
If you cannot walk, you shouldn't walk.
I'm just gonna like maybe like grab onto her arm and try to pull myself up. I don't think are my legs broken at all.
No, but you
ribs.
think the ribs. It's really hard to breathe.
Okay. I think I can walk. I think my legs are okay.
Okay. If you think you can walk, then we can walk.
Okay.
Okay. Do you wanna? I'll hold you up. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Is Rose near us, or has she left with the other student?
Rose is trying to reposition herself, so she's trying to get the student out of danger, and she's trying to sort of circle around towards you at the same time.
Okay. I'm just gonna start. Can you ping on the map where we are?
I would assume that you're right by the North Tower.
Okay.
Probably by that wall over there.
Trying to like follow around the like edge of the wall to take us back inside as far away from the whomping willow as possible, slow and steady.
Rose has dragged the student out and away, and sort of the three students are on the ground there, and Rose is sort of trying to catch her breath. Are you two okay?
I'm fine. Clem is injured. And nobody can go back for the other students. Also, there's like a wolf in there, I think, so.
I've got them.
I'm sorry. I tried to get the second year.
That was brave and foolish, and it was very cool, but you cannot do that again.
You did fine.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. What was that thing?
I don't. Do we know what it was? Like, did
I get a look at it?
I think you were hurt, and I don't think you got a great look.
Okay.
Not even when I hit it with my spell spectacularly with a 13.
I think I've got like 3 broken ribs.
I think Rosie, you're probably a little too worried about Clem.
All right, fair.
Rose?
I don't know. It had talent. It was putting claws in the ground, and it sounded like this. Right? Would you say that was right, Clem?
I don't know.
Ow.
But whatever it was, it's not here. The whomping willow knocked it away, and I couldn't see what happened. It's getting too dark.
Okay. Should we go inside? Because I'm scared, and I don't want it to come back, and I don't want to be anywhere near that tree ever again in my life.
Just to be clear, what did you see that student doing? Because what I saw the student doing was, well, I think I saw the professors doing something similar when they were securing the school before the school year started. I think those were the wards.
I think you're right.
And we switch scenes. In the hospital wing. We see Alex and Masie. At the foot of Gail Greytwig's bed, as Madame Pomfrey and Nanny Buckland have been explaining what had happened. What do you do?
It wasn't her fault.
It really wasn't.
Just so you know.
I experienced it before, so I can tell you maybe a little of what she's feeling, because it'll be hard for Gail right now. So actually, it's really hard to describe. It's like there's a voice in your head that's really loud, and it's scary, and you feel sort of powerless, and confused, and not like yourself. Is that about right, Masie?
Yeah, that about covers it. Like you're swirling down the sink, but you are the sink, but you're also
You're like a sink puppet.
Yeah.
Gail hasn't stopped crying. She's just kind of bundled up in like the fetal position on a bed.
Gail, I know it might be hard to say things, but is there anything or anyone that might help to have here? Anything from your dorm, or maybe just a really nice blanket?
Or a book. I've got some books.
She's still crying. And you maybe hear, my cat.
Your cat?
Right, your cat. Yeah. I'll pop to the common room and see if it's there, and if not, I'll ask one of the prefects to get Mr. Princess. Can't remember what's your cat's name again, Gail?
Whiskers.
Whiskers, that's right. Yeah, I'll ask one of the prefects to get Whiskers, and Whiskers is friendly, so I'll be able to just carry Whiskers back.
She doesn't seem to react.
Is it okay if I give Whiskers some sausage? I keep some on me for Benny. Or does Whiskers like sausage? I have good little sausage nibbles.
Benny is his owl.
She's still crying. She doesn't respond.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea, Alex.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll get Whiskers. And Masie will stay here with you. So if you need anything else, you just let her know.
I'll be right here.
I'm just gonna see Madame Pomfrey just for a second before I go. Hi, Madame Pomfrey. I made a potion as a thank you. I know you can make them really good and stuff, but you're so busy. So I made this Vitamix potion because you helped. You helped me and my friends a lot. So if you would like, you can have it.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Pippin. I'm sure it's quite good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I tried
it'll
really
help someone.
Yeah. Okay, that was all. I just wanted to say thank you for being.
You're a very good boy.
Okay, I'm gonna go fetch Whiskers.
Your understanding is very kind. 10 points for Ravenclaw.
Oh, thank you. I'll go fetch Whiskers for Gail. Okay, I'll be right back, Gail and Masie. I'll go fetch Whiskers.
We'll see you soon.
I rush off to Ravenclaw Tower.
Alex heads out. Masie, I'd like you to please notice something for me. Something is happening out the window. I would like you to choose something from the Notice Something list there, please, for your question.
Does it seem dangerous?
No, but it definitely seems strange. You see a few students outside, and it looks like they are casting a spell, illuminated by some of their wand light as they do so. And you can see light begin to fall all around them. And as it does so, there is a strange sound from inside the hospital wing. You've heard it before, Masie. It's the sound of someone apparating. And that is where we're going to end the session today.
Oh my. Isn't that interesting?
That was the most metal episode that we've had in so long, dude.
I was like so metal, dude.
Dude,
Totally
I can't
tubular.
even with this. So that's just how I talk, okay?
The most valley girl, California surfer Canadian in the world.
Oh my god.
So,
Bravo, Wax Steven.
thank you. Bravo to you as well. We're going to do our end of session stuff. We're going to start if anybody feels like they've acted counter to their traits. At least
I've.
I was gonna say I don't feel that Masie was as anxious. She was though. She did everything, but she was very terrified about it. So it's yeah. I don't know. Bold.
I still
Maisie
think of
today.
her as anxious. Yeah.
I feel like Alex is becoming less insecure.
Okay. Well, I'm going to leave that up to you in terms of whether you think that warrants a change in your traits.
I don't.
If you feel,
I think I'm almost there.
Is it locked right now, or is it unlocked?
It is not locked currently, but it's number 3 on my list.
Maybe this warrants a switch. Maybe it's going down the
think
list.
I think, yeah, it has to go down the list a bit. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. I'm going to swap it. My bottom one, which is reckless, because I think his lack of insecurity is making him a little bit more reckless. Just
Okay.
doing things.
All right. Relationships. +1, -1.
I think I'm giving a +1 to Clem for, you know, what we just went through.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna give a -1 to Clem because she said that Masie restrained. She used the word restrain, and that's got a lot of connotations for Masie that are very, very hard to understand. And I think Masie feels much further away from Clem because she thinks Clem thinks that she is somebody that she's not because of the connotations that she holds with these words and talking about restraining Gail.
Okay.
Ow. I'm gonna give my +1 to Rosie for the same reason that she gave me a +1. Basically, that she got me out of there.
Okay.
Masie gets my +1. We teamworked the heck out of that situation. And yeah, I feel like Alex felt like he could act because Masie was there as well. So it's like now even in the most intense situations, they know they can rely on each other, and that's just brings them much closer.
Excellent. Okay. Remember, if you did a -1, Masie, you get that extra XP. Classes, school roles. Remember, if you have any bonus from last week or anything, to make sure you add that. Wow. That might be the highest that Rosie
I'm having such a good day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Excellent rolls. Holy cow. Clem, not so much, unfortunately. Okay. So, did we start with Rosie or Masie there?
I think it was
Rosie.
Rosie? I think it was Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and then
Okay.
Masie got 13.
Okay. So, the Hufflepuff. It's 10 points. Hopefully I help this time. I do. An 11 is 10 more points for Hufflepuff. And a 4 is -5. Sorry. Still good, though. Still good. Wait, did I goof that somehow? What did I just do? 180.
Is that it?
It was a 190, and then we went up to 200, so it should be 195. Gosh. All right.
So our spreadsheeters will be all over it.
Yeah. Okay. And then let's see who's next. Masie for the Gryffindors, 10 points. Clem with -5 is 5. And then I will do the last one. Which was a 3. Sorry, Gryffindors. So staying at the same score. Next up is Alex. 13 for Ravenclaw gets 10 points. And I rolled a 2. Sorry. And last one. That is a 12 for 10 more points. Okay. Slytherins. We need Cordelia. But we have Lillian with an 8 for 5 points. And Cornelia with a 6 for -5, and I rolled a 2. So that's -10. Rip. Okay. Sorry, Slytherins. Okay. Interesting. We're going to go around the room. We're going to do our shout-outs and downtime moves. If you haven't done so, please make sure you're following all of these wonderful people. You can head on over to tablestory.tv/WAW to follow them in all of the places. Please go follow them. Follows are free. Go make it happen. And if you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes. Or it's September. Consider throwing some subs around. Get some support going for these wonderful people. Make sure you're following us here on Table Story, twitch.tv/Table Story, Table Story on YouTube as well, and come hang out on our Discord. We've got a wonderful Discord with lots of like-minded people that are big fans of tabletop role-playing games or role-playing games in general, and there's lots of people looking for groups, including a lot of people looking for groups for this game. So come hang out. But let's go around the room. Let's do our shout-outs and downtime moves. Let's start with Colo.
Hello, I'm Colo. It's always weird to say that. Hello, I'm Colo. I played Masie for you today. I would like to do some social activities for my downtime move.
Okay.
And fail at them.
You wanted to fail?
No, I didn't want it to fail. I really did want it to succeed. That's nearly a full set of experience I've got from the roles that I failed today. Hi, I'm Gullet. We doing shout out straight away?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Gullet. It's nice to meet you. I stream on Twitch and I'm also on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, hi friends, come see me and be snazzy. I play games that are open world adventures. I like getting lost and doing the bits of the quests that I definitely shouldn't be focusing on, and basically stopping and picking the flowers and doing everything other than the main quest line. So if that sounds like a whole lot of wholesome, chaotic fun, it'd be great to have you. This week I am playing Life is Strange. I'll be playing that on Thursday. I usually stream on Fridays, but I'm not around this week because my sister's getting married. And I'm also playing Mass Effect every Monday. And I think that's all I've got to say. Oh, I was nominated for an award. Wait, I should probably say that, shouldn't I? I was nominated for a Gamers Award for Twitch Streamer of the Year, which is kind of wild. So thank you to whoever nominated me. And if you would like to vote, you could go to thegamehers.com/vote. And also please go and look at all of the other people, one of whom has been nominated and is not here today. So please also make sure that you go and cast your vote for Negorix as well. All right, because she's not here to say it herself. Thanks for listening. See you next week.
Thank you so much, Carlo. Zgodicus?
Okay, I am going to do a club activity, which is soul roll. Nope.
That's one.
Yep. Welp. Hi everyone, I'm Zgodicus. You can find me as Zgodicus on all the internet places. I've been doing some wild RP with the wonderful Pumpkinberry, as well as Aaron Black and Leah and a bunch of other table story people you might know. If you want to check out some of that content, you can find it on PB's channel, twitch.tv/Pumpkinberry. She's got them in a collection, all the episodes, so you can check those out. It's a lot of fun. I played a couple of characters there. I won't spoil none for you. But check that out for kind of more role-playing action for me, and obviously you can check all the previous table story shows I've been lucky enough to be on. But yeah, that's me. Thank you very much for watching and listening, podcast listeners, and I hope we made your morning, afternoon, evening, or night a little bit more fun. Yay!
Thank you so much. And it's probably not an addiction or anything at this point for that.
No, I mean, I go, oh, it's 3 a.m. I shouldn't play, and then I just let it bed.
Yeah, I wake up usually seeing a lot of messages in our like private channel where they're just like, oh, we really shouldn't stay up and there. Then I see like the 3 a.m., 4 a.m. messages. Yeah,
oh, that was so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of awesome, Mirggles.
Oh, I actually have a script for you today. Very exciting.
Downtime move first. Just to throw off your rhythm.
I'm going to do my downtime move. Yes. Thank you. I would like to do a social activity.
Okay.
So
go ahead and
I'm
make
gonna
an
do
art roll.
that. Because it's the only thing that I'm currently not holding a condition in.
Okay, a
How
7.
did that go?
Get a +1 or a -1 to a relationship.
Amazing. I'm going to utilize that. Perfect. Hi, I'm Mirggles. I played Clementine for you tonight. I'm a professional animator and storyboard artist and making an animated film on my stream. So if you are interested in how animated films get made, you can find me Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays over at twitch.tv/Mirggles. Thank you.
Thank you, Mergs. Luxie.
Hey! As you can imagine, hyped off of the success of my swelling potion grenade, I will be attempting to make another swelling potion, because why would I not? So I'm just gonna roll a little magic roll, with +1 since it's a year 2. +1 since it's a year 2?
Yes.
Yes, because it's 1 below me.
A 9. Okay. Well, when
Could
you
be
get a
better.
7 to 9, something's gone wrong, but it still works, kind of. Yeah, you can put down a swell potion.
I always put potion, kinda, in parentheses next to them when they fail. Anyways, hello. As you can see, I'm hiding in my wife's office this week. My computer died, so for everybody that said, are you gonna stream Witchcraft and Wizardry only in your wife's office now, since it seemed to be so lucky? Maybe we could just put that energy into hoping that my PC is that good when we build it. But anyways, I play video games on the internet. I also was nominated for a Game Hers nominee. I was nominated for 2 actually, but I'm gonna drive everybody towards. I was nominated for Streamer of the Year, but also for Rising Star. But so many of my friends are in Streamer of the Year. So can you vote for me in Rising Star? That way I don't have to compete with anybody. I haven't seen who's on the list though, so maybe I'm wrong.
Star. No friends.
I don't know. I haven't looked at any. I just know everybody keeps saying Streamer of the Year. You know why? Because everyone I'm friends with could be Streamer of the Year. That's all I'm saying. It's true. Zacatecus, Wax Steven, Mirggles, all could be Streamers of the Year. Okay, wait, it's Game Hers. Sorry, Zacatecus. Sorry, Wax Steven. Anyways, I play video games. My schedule doesn't exist right now. I don't have a computer. So if you just want to show up, I'll be live later. I don't know what we'll do. I have no games. Maybe we'll play Overcooked with my wife or something. Who knows? Thanks for having me. Also, you can just get some hype in chat for Rosie today. Okay, thank you. Bye.
She was so good. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your Headmaster of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Much love. Thank you for the love and the support. Make sure that you go vote for our wonderful, wonderful friends over at the Game Hers Awards. Please, please, please. And thank you so much to Colo. Thank you, Luxie. Thank you, Mirggles. Thank you, Zacatecus, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. And Negs, we missed you today. I can't wait to have you back and fill you in on what happened. It's going to be great. And yeah, maybe you should all tell her.
Negs is having such a good day, and we're gonna be like, anyways, by the way.
Yeah.
Just gonna enter our swap chat and be like, oh no.
It'll work better if you do it. I am blunt. And that's just who I am. But thank you, everybody, so much for being here. I'm Wax Steven, and I do a bunch of shows here. Tomorrow, we've got Spellwind, which is still early on in the campaign. We're doing episode 3 tomorrow, so if you haven't caught up yet, you can. Go check out the episodes, catch up, and it'll be awesome. It's been really good. Mythomatic is a guest GM for that, and I'm there along with Meyer, Brad Wodo, and Pumpkinberry, and it's just so good. I also do a show called Rime of the Frost Maiden on Friday nights, which is D&D 5th edition, and on Saturdays I'm running a mini-series that Luxie is also on called Root, and it is pure chaos. If you need any indication for how chaotic it is, Luxie is not the most chaotic person there.
Okay, but wow. I do play a possum with a New Jersey accent.
Yes.
So if you don't have a reason to show up, now you do.
And Rainbow Sand. It's pretty great. Yes, it's fantastic. So come check that out. And I also am doing a design stream before Spellwind tomorrow, where I'm designing a TTRPG. So if you want to come hang out for that, that's over on my channel at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Bye-bye.